This is Christabel's and Fiona's story. No, Christabel is just a very nice person. Fiona is just her neighbor, but the way she's taking care of her, Here, Fiona just bumped into her room to pick up her dress, and Christabel wouldn't even mind. So, guys, before I proceed, if you are new to this channel, welcome. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do me a favor by subscribing to this channel right now. Now I'm waiting for you. Subscribe to this channel now, so that you'll be the first to be notified when I drop my next video. Thank you so much for subscribing, and you've subscribed, right? Yeah. So guys, this is Christabel's story, who was informed by the doctor that she can no longer bear a child after she had her first child, Beta. So the doctor confronted her that she can no longer have a child after she had her first child because of an underlying health conditions. Fiona is Christabel's neighbor, but the way Christabel takes care of Fiona as if she's her own blood sister. And Fiona is always grateful. She's even more than grateful. Always telling her friend that Christabel is a role model. That if you want to talk about somebody being nice, that you have to talk about Christabel. So there's this guy that Fiona once dated for 2 years, and this guy always beat her up whenever he's angry. So this happened that Christabel's husband Nate overheard Fiona and her boyfriend fighting, so he ran to her house to save her. So after that, they reported the case to the police, and he rather decided that Fiona should spend the night in his house, Nate's house, so that tomorrow morning she can move back to her apartment in case of her boyfriend coming back again to do something stupid. And that was when they drank and they got tipsy, and he mistakenly slept with Fiona. Christabel's husband mistakenly slept with Fiona, and Fiona, her conscience was just disturbing her, so she couldn't take that. So she left the house for 1 month, to clear off her head before coming back, because she was like, what have I done? This woman Christabel have not done anything wrong to me, and look at what I've just done her, just as if I backstabbed her. So when she returned back after a month that she just left the house to clear off her head, she came back and realized that she was pregnant. When Nate, Christabel's husband, came to her house to ask her, and Christabel's husband was like, he just left like that, he didn't even talk to me so that we can discuss about what happened between us. And while speaking to her, Fiona just collapsed. So Christabel's husband Nate took Fiona to the hospital, and that was when the doctor confirmed that she's pregnant. So they talked about abortion. So one day, while taking Christabel's husband, while taking his daughter to school, Beta, so he decided that Fiona should just join them so that he can drop Beta to school. Then they can proceed to go and have the abortion. But while on the way, they had an accident which left Nate in coma. So it was during Nate's treatment and Fiona's treatment that Christabel overheard some nurses discussing Nate and Fiona's issue. That was when Christabel found out that Fiona is carrying Nate's child. That is, Fiona is carrying her husband's child. She was so heartbroken. She wept bitterly. She was like, can this be happening? Can this truly be happening? As in, she can't even believe it. She can't believe it. She was so mad. And that was when she lost her only child, Beta. She lost her child in that accident that also left her husband in coma. Everything was just so tough for Christabel to handle. And this is Nate waking up for the first time after he has been in coma. And you know what? For him just waking up from coma, the first name that he started calling was Fiona's name. Just imagine, he started calling Fiona. Why is this name ringing in my head? And the wife was like, I've been the one taking care of you, and he just woke up calling Fiona. And finally, Fiona later gave birth. She gave birth to a bouncing baby girl. And you know, Fiona can't stop crying. So it's as if she just betrayed Christabel, who has been taking care of her. So she can't stop crying. She continued coming over to Christabel's house, begging her that she's sorry, that she can't even believe that this happened. And Christabel was so mad. Was like, I've forgiven you, but you have to take this child out of my house. You can't just, because the child keeps reminding me of your betrayal. So just take the child out of my house. But at last, she later forgave Fiona and the child. And that was how she started taking responsibility of the child. And she also forgave her husband as well. Yeah. Because forgiveness is divine. She later forgave. And that was how Fiona moved out of the apartment. She moved out of her apartment to a place best known to her to continue her life while leaving the baby behind with Christabel and her husband. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please do me a favor by subscribing to this channel. See you in my next video.